door open for you, that's bare minimum. He paid for the dinner, that's bare minimum. He told you pretty, that is bare minimum. He sent you money to pay your rent up for the rest of the year, now that's T. Stop falling in love with the bare minimum.
He sent you money to pay your rent for the rest of the year. That's T. I pray to God not one of you dumbass out here sending bitches rent money for the rest of the year. What's gonna happen if y'all stop talking in the middle of that? You gonna ask for a refund? You done paid the rent for another to take her to Stroke City in the apartment that you paid for.
I have to keep it real one more time. I don't give a how sexy you think you are, okay? Only way to know if you sexy for real is you gotta have a bald head. You gotta go bald once in your life to understand if you sexy or you just cutie patootie. You look good with a bald ass head. You the one. You the chosen one.
I feel as though that's why a lot of us are scared. That's why a lot of us don't want to let it go. How do I say goodbye to what we had? They don't want to let it go. I'm gonna keep it 100. I had waves for a long time. Boy, as soon as this part right here started thinning out, I said, ooh, I'm about to turn into Bob Marley. What? I'm finna grow it out. And I grew it out, and believe it or not, my bald spot grew back in. I got my hair done the other day. My hairstylist was like, yo, your hair really grew back in, and it's growing fast. I said, thank you, Jesus. Because I wasn't ready. The bald head is a phase that I'm not ready to cross. It's a lot of us that's not ready to cross that bald head phase. You know what I'm saying? Especially I'm a little chubby. You know what I'm saying? I got a little fat. I'm vertically challenged. Every now you got to pick a struggle. Vertically challenged, fat, and bald headed. Oh, hell no.
That was promised like the Game of Thrones said. 80s too, girl. You T as if you bald. You can rock it and you bald. You the baddest bitch on the floor.
No, that's a fact.
Do you hear me?
That's a fact.
I went bald in 2020, and that shit was so funny. It was cool, but I didn't know what I was doing. I was a cutie patootie. I wouldn't know fine shit. I was a cutie patootie.
If you a young lady and you bald and you still look good, you one of the chosen ones. There was a point in time, for some strange reason, it seemed like all the women that had fat butts, and this is when I used to work at that mall, so this is like 2009, 2010, anytime you saw a young lady rocking that G.I. Jane, it was some real estate following her. She was dragging a wagon.
De oportunidad, señores. No podemos irnos de...
She is back. She is back. Now, I don't know if you was here last time. She was advertising washing machines. This time, it looked like she's advertising a fridge.
De vacaciones, sin ponerle oferta a nuestro cliente. Miren, chequen aquí. Nevera Samsung Bespoker en cristal, en color azul y color blanco, cristal templado. Miren aquí la parte de adentro. Fondo acero inoxidable, luz LED, con los bordes en acero, panel de...
Look at the storage on that thing. The compartments.
Temperatura. Tiene su dispensador de agua oculto. Miren qué chulería. Chequen aquí la gaveta independiente bastante amplia con su luz. Y la parte del freezer, ahí le dispensa el hielo, es triturado y en cuadritos. De oportunidad por tan solo 93,500 pesos. Aprovechen. De oportunidad.
93,500. How much is that? That's Dominican money. It gotta be Dominican. Bro, I know that their stores get flooded every time they drop a commercial. I could only imagine what her commission looks like.
I just watched you 4 times not use your turn signal. What's your response to that?
I'm sorry. It slipped my mind. Sorry about that.
You leaving your car running too?
Oh, yeah, I stepped out to get something to eat.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
This gotta be a skit and the cop is in on it. Because my black ass, I would not even imagine running down on a cop. What? I don't have that privilege.
Yeah, got it?
Brother.
Different people get different results because it takes different shit to get to them.
Brother. Nah, I don't like you where you looking. You nasty. Ew. Is this a new thing? I know back in the day, the fitness dudes was advertising their chest. They was advertising their biceps, their abs. This the second I seen walking around with a BBL. I mean, a gym booty. Grown-ass man walking around with a gym booty. What's going on? This is an African dude with the locks that be doing the Y'all seen him? Mind your business. Mind your business. I'm gonna mind my business.
Hear about the woman from Miami who went on vacation with her sister and ended up coming home in a casket. Denisha Delancey was just 29 years old, born and raised in Miami, Florida. A certified baddie from Liberty City, she loved to go out, travel, and enjoy life. This March, they were planning to celebrate her sister Sincaria's 29th birthday by planning a trip to the island of St. Martin with another friend for the very first time. The three young ladies booked a beautiful Airbnb on the Dutch side of the island along with a private driver. As soon as they arrived on the island, they went to their Airbnb, got cleaned up, and immediately went out to have fun at a day party. Later that night, they went to a club called the White Rabbit, and they met a man from Trinidad who was now living in St. Martin. He was being very generous and making sure that they were well taken care of. So, by the time the night ended, they told their private driver that they didn't need him anymore, and they decided to ride
This story not gonna end well.
home
It's not
with
gonna
this
end well.
man because he had also booked an Airbnb just a few doors down from theirs. They made it back to the room. The birthday girl and their friend Sasha went inside, while Denisha decided she was going to hang out with the men a little bit more. The plan was for them to go back to his Airbnb and hang out, but instead he drove her back to the club, and Denisha never made it back to her sister again. Her sister tried calling Denisha's phone over and over again, but there was no answer. Some hours later, they got a call from their private driver asking them if they were okay. And the girl said yes, but Denisha never made it back from hanging out with that man. When the driver heard this, he said, "Oh no, that man you were with, he was found dead early this morning." When the police first arrived on the scene, they thought it was just another traffic accident. But as they investigated, they saw that it was way more than that. Inside the car, they found a male driver and a female passenger, and they were both unresponsive. But when they investigated further, they realized that the crash was not the cause of their deaths. Police learned that the driver, Quincy Damon Sylvester, was a local businessman who was also suspected of being a drug lord, and police believe this murder was a targeted hit to execute him. Police say they found camera footage showing that there were some unknown men following Quincy around the club all night long. These men allowed them to leave the club and go all the way back to the Airbnb, but when they returned, they took their shot and got their man. Denisha just happened to be with him.
I think that sometimes when we go on vacation, we lose sight and we don't follow rules that we usually follow when we're home. I wonder if she was home in America, if she would have gotten in that car with a strange man that she just met. Regardless of how handsome she thought he was, would she have gotten in that car? I highly doubt it. We're all guilty of doing some off-the-wall shit when we go on vacation, and that goes for men and women. Prime example, shout out to my cousin. My cousin, he's from England, okay? London. He lives in London. When he went to Grenada for vacation, Grenada is the country that I'm from. It was him, his dad, and my dad. They were hanging out for a while. He met some guys at a restaurant, and they ended up going and hang out. And he started doing some nose candy with them guys. He was doing nose candy with some dudes that he just met. And I remember my dad telling me that, and I was like, what? Why would he do that? I couldn't believe that, bro. Because the first thing that ran through my mind is, bro, you foreign. To Grenadian people, you foreign. Ain't no way you foreign and you out here doing coke with the locals. That's a setup. They could lace you. They could drug you. They could kidnap you. Hold you for ransom. You don't know what the hell could have possibly happened. And in my mind, I'm like, bro, I know this man. I know how I've spoken to this man so many times. And I know that he does not let his guard down. He's probably one of the most serious people I've ever known. Like, he used to be a bouncer. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a big dude. Why the hell is he out here doing nose candy with some complete strangers? So, yes, we go on vacation sometimes and we just lose ourselves.
Do a motherfucker be shocked when he got money and a bitch don't want him? You think I just want you for your money, gang? You think I could just stare at your lizard-looking ass every single day and think this is not a joke? Gang, I got my own money at this point. Like, you funny looking with money. Like, that don't even go together. Like, what the
fellas and ladies, you're not ugly, you're just broke. So if you come across some money, there's a chance that you could unuglify yourself. You see the young boy that used to be 5'6", now he's 6'1", he went and got the leg BBL. Now he's 6'1", now all the hoes want him. I'm just saying, bro, you have money, you have time, you can concentrate on yourself. What I think is crazy is dudes that have money that just be lame. But having money can't unlame you. There's one thing about having money. It can't unlame you. It's just going to magnify your lameness.
Your baby daddy use another for some money, and you get the liquor bottle, you get the weed,
Come on, mama.
everything. Thank you, honey, for sending us the money last night for the room, the gas, the liquor, and the weed, and my Burger King.
You did.
The thing about the internet is, as you get older, you're going to have to look back at them videos. But then again, I don't know. Depending on your mentality, you probably not going to care. You probably still going to look back at that video and think you did something. Bruh. I don't want to watch this. I seen a video where I think it's that same kid. He did that same thing in front of another biker, and the biker fell hard as hell. I don't understand the stupidity of the things that you young are interested in now.
Yeah, I'm not saying nothing to you. Yo, please back up out of my face. Please back up out of my face. Please back up out of my face. Please back up. I'm leaving. Why are you telling me what to do? I'm a grown man. I mean, get ready. That's all you. You couldn't even go to sleep. You just want to wake up and start shit. Because you ain't got shit to do. I'm minding my business. I got up. I didn't say nothing. Leave me alone, please. Leave me alone. My stuff is already ready. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm putting my stuff. I'm like disrespecting you. I'm talking to my friend. You're minding my business. It's my phone. Who gives you the right to tell you? You can tell me what I can say on my phone. I ain't your man. I'm not with you. So mind your business. I'm getting the out. I ain't saying nothing to you. I got up and got dressed. Leave me alone.
Brother, I'm not sure if that's your sister, your cousin, because you said I'm not your man. We not together. So I'm not going to say that you hitting that. But this goes for the ladies too. This is a prime example why dudes are afraid to move in with a lady. Now, I know what y'all going to say. As a man, you should have your own place. You should have your own shit going. And I believe that. I personally believe that as a man, you should not move in with a young lady. That's just me from my personal experience. The last thing you want to hear is a young lady getting her emotions and tell you to get out my house. Another thing is that whenever there's some type of disagreement, she's not going to let you forget that you in her shit. As a man, I can't take that. It's either it's ours or it's mine. I'm not moving into your shit.
But I don't know what her problem is right now, but you're not going to come in here and irritate the whole shit. We already backed up. Only thing I asked her to do, just make fries. Because I already know you're going to be on some stupid shit tonight. Just stand over there and make fries, baby. I don't even want to bother you nothing. So I thought me putting you on pause to be an area where nobody's you and you ain't with us. Then you making fries slow and shit. You want one by one. As soon as I go say something to you, I already know it's going to be a problem. I'm sorry. Oh my God, you heard that?
That's a real beef of that joke.
You heard that? Yo. But I don't know what her problem is right now, but
You work at a fast food restaurant, they always going at it. And there's always the chick in the drive-thru going at it with somebody in the back. This crazy. When I worked at Burger King, them bitches that was in the drive-thru was always beefing.
That other double on signal. They want.
That's his homegirl. Like, is she crossing the street, and he decided to take his dyke homegirl to prom? Right? That ain't his homeboy. Is that what's going on?
And if another one of you ass child molesting ass asks me, do I remember you in my DM? Yeah, I remember your old 30, 40-year-old ass trying to me when I was 14, 15. Yeah, I remember you. How could I forget you?
You gotta be a savage. You a grown-ass man trying to talk to little girls on the internet. Imagine you watching all my videos. laughing your ass off, but you still ain't subscribed. You got commitment issues, dog? It's free. It is free for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way, YouTube not going to control when or how you see my videos. Come on, people. What's going on? What are you waiting for? I ain't begging. I'm asking nicely. Don't make me ask you again.